I'm so sorry about what the lighting's going to be like. I can just tell because it's going to, you know, it's late in the day. It's like 4:30. I'm not going anywhere, so I don't know why I'm doing makeup, but I wanted to get this video up just so, like, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Right, I've changed the battery, so sorry if I have moved. Yeah, doing really well. I don't really struggle that much anymore, and I'm so happy, genuinely so proud of myself. I don't know. Like, just big things have happened. Like, I feel it's weird, like, when I was doing YouTube full time, well, attempting to, and it just was not a passion for me. And instead of beating myself up about it, I'm like, right, let's just, you know, go back to basics. And like my YouTube was doing the best when I was at Tesco. So yeah, so job wise, so yeah, me wise, great. I'm doing really well, and I am proud, and I will happily say that I'm proud, because I said to him, like I said, by the end of January, like, I'll have a job, and then by the end of the year, like, I'll have the job that I want. So yeah, on the, I think it was the day after my dad's birthday, so on the 5th, I managed to get a job interview. Yeah, so I managed to get an interview, which I was so happy about, because I literally, I'm not going to lie, I applied for so many jobs, because I was like, if I apply for them, surely one of them will come back out of like 24. Indeed was probably like, oh my god, this bitch is doing more than me, because Indeed send you emails about a gazillion times a day. Like, what the fuck? Do you hear that sound? That was so strange. Yeah, so I went for the interview. It's for One Stop. So if you don't know what One Stop is, it's like a kind of like almost like news agency vibes. I don't know what the equivalent would be in other countries. Like, it's kind of like a cheap small Tesco, because it kind of but yeah, I got a job at One Stop, and loads of people will be like, you got a job at One Stop. I'm like, yeah, I fucking did, and I'm proud of that. I don't care, because, you know, like, One Stop is not glamorous. I don't care. I'm really proud that I managed to get a job, and then I started on the 7th. So, like, one off the to-do list, really. But like I said, by the end of the year, I said to myself, I want to be in a job that I like and like want to potentially pursue. So yeah, about that. So I also applied to, I feel like I can tell you guys, I don't think anyone from my work is watching, so, and even if they are, I don't really give a shit. But I applied for a lot of like support worker jobs, and you know, like, yeah, so my one-stop job to me is my job whilst I look for a job. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. No, of course that makes sense. What am I on about that doesn't make sense? Whilst I'm trying to find like a good job that I want to pursue, I'm having the little ones. Yeah, like I said, I applied for a lot of jobs, and I heard back from some of them, and I what day was it? Wednesday, I must have, I'm not gonna lie, but I didn't remember what company it was with, so I slept in, and then all of a sudden I get this phone call at like 9:05 being like, oh, it's, and the woman was lovely, and we were like, blah 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 blah, to do your phone interview for blah 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 blah. It was like a support worker job, but not with mental health. It was with like autism, learning disability kind of thing. Yeah, so I had a phone interview as soon as I woke up, and she offered me the job on the spot. She was so lovely, but she was asking me like about 10 scenario questions, and then like HR questions. So I was on the phone for a good like 40 minutes, and then she just basically was like, I'm going to be your manager and you've got the job. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that really boosted me because my kind of, actually my self-esteem has been not necessarily low, because I know that I'm capable of things. So I think saying my self-esteem would be low is not true. But my capability was so low when I was doing YouTube full-time. And yeah, loads of people ask, why am I not doing YouTube full-time? Because I'm fucking poor. So yeah, and also, I don't know, last year I learned quite a lot about myself and how I work, and it's kind of shown me that I don't like if I put so much pressure on myself, then I actually quit. Like, I'm a quitter, and I hate that. I don't hate it, but you know, it's good to know that it's good to know how you stand with things, and that's the best way to overcome them. But I would say 100% I am a quitter, because what happens is every single time something good happens, it's not that I ruin it, but I get so excited about it, I forget that there are little steps that need to be taken in order for the good thing to happen, you know? So like for example, like with my Patreon, I was like so gassed. I was like, this is the best idea ever. Like promising 3 more videos a week, and like, it's not that I thought I was capable of it. It was, I just get so excited about the potential of things. And I know that is not necessarily a bad trait, but it's something that I am working on, because it happens. Sorry, plug out. Yeah, it's not that I think that is an awful trait, because it's not. Like, being enthusiastic, being happy about things, that's great. However, I need to rein it in. That's what I've learned. I just need to rein it in a bit. Onto Instagram, let's just have a look. Okay, yeah, someone said, how are you honestly? And I've answered that, I'm doing really well. And then so many people are like, have you started your new job? How are you finding it? So we'll stick with the job for the moment. Yeah, I'm finding it fine. Do you guys remember when I went to the Indian wedding? Because since then, honestly, my kind of confidence has skyrocketed. And I find it quite interesting to try and explain. But this last year taught me that, like, I'm not gonna change for anyone anymore. Like, if you don't like me for who I am, then that's fine, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm not a people pleaser anymore. And that sounds really like small dick energy, but in terms of, like, I went to the wedding and I felt confident to talk to people, I felt confident to wear my arms out and deal with it, and I think the dealing with it has really benefited me, because I'm learning that I am capable of things. And it, like, so far I haven't said these things out loud before, so far it's just highlighting to me that my own capability esteem is that even a thing, was extremely low. I just felt like an odd part. I felt like I got in the way, and yeah, so getting a job is just something that has been. He loves to just walk in and out. I think the one thing that I am struggling with, I stood on my eyelash colours the other day, so they're probably like fucked. No. Yeah, the only thing I think I'm struggling with, and I'm not even going to say struggling because it's not struggling, but the only thing that I'm quite conscious of is my relationship with the people who work there. Just because I didn't realise how lucky I was at Tesco. Like, the morale, the camaraderie, everything like that was so high. And going into a store where it's a bit like we used to talk all the time, so and we were in a Costa, so there'd always be noise. I don't know, I'm really sorry that I'm explaining all of this to you, but yeah, there was always noise. And this one, like, sometimes it can just be so quiet. It's just like a new way of working, and you know, you guys know me, like, I literally just float off and I'm somewhere in my fucking head, and it's fine. Like, so how am I finding it? I'm finding it fine. So yeah, I did mention that I got offered that support job, which I was really shocked at, because, like, I don't know whether, like, being offered it on spot, I'm gonna take that as a massive, like, win, because you know, it's very much about care and consideration. And anyway, I actually turned it down. So, and I don't really want, I can't say it. Anyway, next week things might have changed, you know, a bit, and that's good. I shall keep you updated on everything. Ignore my brows. Next question is, how is therapy going? So I am so bloody grateful. Doesn't it feel like I've been having therapy for ages? Is that just me? I don't know. I have never experienced something as life-changing and amazing as I have with this therapy. So if you're new, it's trauma therapy essentially, and I thought it was going to take like ages. That's kind of the thing that I thought it was going to be like. I thought it was going to take ages for me to trust the person and that, but my therapist is amazing. I absolutely adore her, and we've come to a really good place. Like, this last week was a real struggle because a certain word was mentioned, and to me that like scared the shit out of me. Like, we started talking about like relapse. Right, this is a different story. Anyway, yeah, therapy's going great. The one that I have like 5 sessions left, I want to say, and that makes me so sad, but I'm really proud of the progress that I've, you know, had. I didn't realise how much I needed it, and you know, like, responding to your needs really says a fuck you to any kind of, you know, like my eating disordered thoughts, etc. I'm so sorry about the lighting. But yeah, like, I just kind of, I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, I'm capable. It just is, it's managed to almost like retrain my brain, and I'm so grateful for that. Is your A-level still going to plan? No. No, I really don't. I don't want that. Like, it's so strange how you think you can want something and you think that it will change your life. I am not going to do A-levels because the realisation, I don't want to go to uni at the moment because I don't know what I want to be. So I was like, why am I doing these A-levels? And I think the reason I wanted to do them so badly was because I thought that would kind of fill a hole in me that I definitely needed to fill, because obviously being taken out of school at 17, only getting half of your A-levels, and then also like suffering with your mental health problems, to me, not having my A-levels was so massive, like, because everyone I knew had them. I think it's because it was instilled in me at school that if you don't have A-levels, if you don't go to uni, you are not going to be successful. And at fucking 21, you know, I still had that mindset, and it's just not right. So no, I'm not going to do my A-levels at the moment. That might change in the future, but you know, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try and pursue a job that I can kind of work myself up in. Yeah. My teeth are so yellow, but this is not a real tooth. This is like half of it. So I'm like, if I try and like use like, I don't know, Crest like whitening strips, would that mean that this would change colour too, or would it stay the same colour? Who knows. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to do my A-levels. I just want to, I think the void that I had inside of me is gone, and I just, no. So I think I'm going to end this video here. I'm so sorry that it's been so strange. If you want more kind of relaxed videos, then let me know, but I really hope you all have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I hope you guys are quite happy for me, because I'm happy. I'm really, like, when I was doing YouTube, like I said at the start, but I don't think I continue to say it, but like I felt no sense of achievement, and you kind of forget that the feeling of achievement is so addictive. Like, once you achieve one thing, I'm like, let's keep going. And because that kind of momentum was absolutely diminished when I was just doing YouTube, and I, you know, had no I felt like I had no purpose and all of that. And yeah, getting that back is just, like, sex is good, but achievement, no, I'm joking. Okay, right, I love you guys. Please stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Please comment anything down below, any question, okay?